Hi guys, this is Ratchet and we are playing Criminal Case Travel in Time. And we are going to case number 27 in Medieval Asia. We are going to meet Ogedei Khan. Karakorum, Mongolia, 1235 CE. So, Ktria, let's get up to speed. We got to medieval Mongolia in search for time-traveling nemesis Ammon, after thwarting his plans in the 18th century. But he got here first and incited a woman from a Mongolian village to commit murder. Also, we could get accused of said murder when we got there. We managed to get ourselves out of that pickle, but meanwhile, Ammon's gone to meet with the Great Khan. We're still not sure what his ultimate plan is, but it can't be good. Bringing advanced technology to the 13th century will have catastrophic results. Now we are in Karakorum, the newly founded capital of the Mongol Empire, and we hope to speak with Ogedei Khan before Ammon does. Katria, remember I told you I was part Mongolian through distant ancestors? Well, I'm actually a direct descendant of Ogedei Khan. What? I would have said it earlier, but I didn't want to brag. But you brag about your family's mansions and yachts all the time. I guess you're right. Anyway, that's super cool. Let's head to Ogedei's palace. Oh, and let's not forget the camel we brought as an offering. Okay. Hello, I have a camel with me and I wish to speak to Ogedei. Okay, Ktria, there's the Great Khan's palace. Wow, look at that beautiful fountain. Wait, there's a woman passed out there. Let's tie the camel up and make sure she's okay. No, last thing I need is to get accused of murder. Again. Where's the horn? I can't find it. Ah! Potatoes! Ah! Right here. Just do it, come on. Katria, this woman isn't passed out. She's dead. She was shot in the heart with an arrow. Look, the arrow is still sticking out of her chest. Ammon had already orchestrated a murder in the previous village. Is this another one of his tricks to derail us? We gotta investigate so we can see what we're really dealing with here. That could also help us gain the Council's trust. Is this a hat? Only rich people wear something so cumbersome. It looks like it's our victims, which means that Crest might tell us who she is. Let's get cracking on this murder, Katerina. Okay. And there's nobody here to interrupt us? No. What happened to you? Katria, I'm really enjoying Mongolia. And in the Middle Ages, so fascinating. Unfortunately, it's been murder investigation since we arrived. Well, we still can learn something from Mongolia while we investigate. True, but that's what we do best. Your victim died from an arrow to the heart, plain and simple, minutes after impact. Unfortunately, murder with a bow and arrow means the killer didn't have to be at the crime scene, though they probably weren't far away. But fortunately, murder with a bow and arrow means there's a clue sticking out of the body. That's true. What did you learn from the arrow? I found some bits of meat and traces of veggies all mixed together, but it's not your usual fare. It's bodog. What? Bodog is a traditional Mongolian dish. A marmot is stuffed with vegetables and hot rocks which cook the whole thing from the inside. It sounds delicious. Not to me, no. Stuffed marmot? Delicious? I'll pass. More from me then. In any case, this definitely proves that your killer eats bodog. Well, when we find the killer, they'll be the ones who get cooked. They are the ones in hot water. Okay, let's analyze the red hat. So, who are you, woman? You identified Subutai. What? Who is he? The crest on the victim's hat didn't give us her name, but it does show she was married to a certain Subutai. Family crests were merged to signify marriage. Here, the wolf comes from the husband, one of the most famous Mongol generals of all time, and the flowers come from his wife's family. If the victim was the wife of a military general, could this be a political murder? We gotta find Subutai to see what he can tell us about his wife. Okay. And I don't like the look on his face and seeing that he's a general. I think we have to be careful with him. Are you merchants? I don't want to buy anything. I'm busy preparing the Khan's next great conquest. Actually, we are investigating a murder, and the victim appears to be your wife. My wife? I have a harem of wives. You need to be more specific. Oh, right, different customs. Well, the victim was wearing a blue robe, red hat, looks to be in her middle 40s. Oh, that is Tangsi. She was my oldest wife, and my most beloved, mother of 2 of my children. How can she be dead? That's what we're trying to find out. She was found shot with an arrow near the palace. Why was she there? My family has access to the palace and often spends time with the Great Khan in the throne room. Ah yes, the Great Khan. Actually, we're hoping to speak with him for unrelated reasons. The Khan is busy conducting negotiations with the conquered people. But if you solve my wife's murder, I promise to introduce you. Excellent. Katria, we'd better have a look inside the palace since the victim was there. Okay, we saw the murderer you take us to Khan. You got that. Deal. Oh man, it's hard. I'm not gonna collect everything. Where's the owl? Repeat. I'm gonna have to use show item preview. This one's hard. Wow, the Great Khan's palace. You could throw some killer parties in here. I hope Subutai will keep his promise to introduce us to the Khan once we solved his wife's murder. Okay, the victim often spent time in this room. Let's check out the clues he found. This koi pouch is the same blue as the victim's robe. It must be hers. Let's see what's inside. You're right, this blue sack looks out of place here in the palace. We could recover the print on it to see where it's from. Now let's reassemble this torn paper to see what it is. Okay. Alright, let's search through the money pouch. We collect money pouches all the time, but we never search through them. Necklace? Oh, just chain coins. Katrina, these coins are different from the others in the pouch. And it looks like they are strung on a bracelet. Hey, the coins have portraits on them. This is Tangsi, and that's Subutai, her husband. Which means this second woman is probably another of Subatai's wives. The name of the coin translates to Ogedei. We better talk to her. Oh, that time in history when it was okay to have more than one wife. But today, if you have two girlfriends, then you are a dead man, if I can say it like that. Well, of course, the scroll you found is written in Mongolian. But these arrows have to imply a connection to our victim. We better send it to Penelope. Oh, was that a threat? Okay, now the sack. Please tell me I'm gonna run into Ammon or somebody Egyptian. Oh, alright, that's a camel then. What's this? What's this symbol here? Oh, so there's a camel and some text stamped on this bag. It's a name, Ayan Chin. He must be some kind of merchant for the palace. Let's find him. Okay. Okay, let's first talk to Ogedei. Ogedei, we need to talk. We found Tangsi murdered in front of the palace earlier this evening. Tangsi is dead? Does Subutai know? Yes, and he wants us to find the killer. We found these coins depicting the three of you. How many wives does Subutai have? We are many, but Tangsi was the first, the eldest. She was curious about the workings of the palace and overly ambitious. For example, the construction of the silver tree was Tangsi's idea. And it looks beautiful. You mean the fountain in front of the palace? That's where we found her dead. It was her pet project. She believed a fountain that dispenses libations would make Karakorum famous. Libation? You mean that fountain pours alcohol? Tangsi was a genius. Wait, that's not water, it's alcohol? What? Well, looks like being a busybody got Taxi in trouble. It's safer for us wives to keep to a simple domestic life. Okay, what about you? Greetings, fellow merchants. Can I interest you in any wares? Thank you. No, we're actually investigating the murder of General Subatai's wife, Tangsi. Oh, the general must be devastated. Do you have an idea who did it? We're going to ask you the same thing. What can you tell us about Tangsi and the others at the palace? I only knew Tangsi because she received my deliveries at the palace. She was always very cool to me. Many people from the palace are. But I guess to her credit, she always greeted my horses with something to eat. Well, I have work to do. Good luck with your investigation. And if you need anything, I'll probably have what you're looking for. No, I'm not interested. What's on this scroll? Katrina, this scroll is so cool. Written Mongolian only came into use in 1204, which was 31 years ago. That's pretty cool, but what does it say? It says, Tangsi, my arrow aims straight for your heart. It's the killers. Well, that's definitely a threat from our killer. Yes, and the elevated style of the writing tells us that your killer writes calligraphy. Well, yeah, that looks like calligraphy, so... The writing is on the wall for our killer, Katrina. Well, Katrina, we made it to Karakorum, hoping to see the Great Khan before Ammon. I don't know what Ammon wants with the Khan, but considering he's got 18th century weapons with him, it can't be good. Either way, our best shot at being introduced to the Khan is to solve his general wife's murder. We met young Dai, another of Subatai's wives, who told us the victim reached beyond her station. Subutai kept his composure when he heard the news, but he's a ruthless military strategist. I wouldn't expect him to fall down sobbing. There's more to this case than meets the eye, Katerina. Say, do you think it would be uncouth to take a drink from that silver tree fountain? Just a little sip. Jack, watch out so that nobody sees you. Wow, I can't believe this palace is a fountain that dispenses... I think we ran out of wine. Wait, what's going on? I was just worried that you were gonna get caught by sipping wine in the... I thought somebody was gonna catch us drinking wine from the fountain and there would be this and that. But now I know what the third crime scene is going to be. Well, I played differences, so I know. Alright, we're gonna stop here. We're gonna continue playing in chapter 2. So, thank you for watching. Don't forget to leave a like to this video, and I'll see you again. Goodbye!